Why? Why did Andy Warski get so shittered when it was such a confirmed win? He was literally going in at the king of Atlantis, Ace Salieri, for being a furry. And because he was a furry, that automatically meant he was a pedophile. He shouted it directly into camera. He's a pedophile. So it was such a confirmed win. But Andy got so shittered that they had to end the stream early. Why is that? Why is that, folks? PPP, you played into my hands, and you are going to go down with this ship. You are going to... I don't care if there's a white flag above your door, bro. Because I will force a surrender. Okay, are you ready for this one? Because it's all coming. The checkmate. Andy Warski, me and V-Row, furry pals. This is something he photoshopped himself. Pedophile, okay? 2018, this one, by the way. There's more. There's more. What should my fursona be? Yifsky was the clear winner. Did you not think, PPP, that I had all this in my back pocket for when you entered Acer? Did you not think? Did you doubt your old master? There's more! There's loads more! This one, after learning what the inner workings of a furry is, I wonder how he learned that one, I think Geek and I have made a terrible mistake. We are going to film a documentary series on going to a con. That whole takedown was about Ace Salieri going to a furry convention and reporting it from an outside perspective. He filmed a whole documentary series with Geek Thulu, introducing Yifsky. And he's even photoshopped his own fursona. Again, he mustn't have been happy with this one. The one he did with V. No, it's this one. I'm having a panic attack. There's more. Checkmate, motherfucker. There is yet more, ladies and gentlemen. What about this one? I will go down with this shit. We'll mute Dido because I want you to hear his words. You ready for this one? Checkmate. You ready? You ready, ladies and gentlemen?
I watched the PewDiePie video, the recent one about the Sonic thing, and that was.
Oh, I never saw that. Oh no.
Well, I mean, you're not the. Well, it's been pointed out a lot, but there's this weird sexual furry thing tied into it, and it's so fucking.
Although the thing is, I'm fine with that shit. Like I was saying the other day, like I'm totally fine with furries and people in brony conventions banging each other. Like,
I'm fine with them existing. I just don't understand.
He's totally fine with it.
Weird.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't understand that fetish, but I understand fetishes, so I don't find it weird.
But like, you will jerk off to it.
Yeah. Look, I can see, like for example,
he doesn't say no. He jacked off to furry porn. Now, Acer, fact check, Acer ain't jacked off to furry porn. Borski's openly admitting it here. Like, checkmate, motherfucker. There's more, by the way, but let's play this whole clip in its full entirety.
Absolutely. I was single, and I went to a convention.
A furry convention.
Cosplay. And there was a chick dressed up like Tifa from FF7 who wanted to bang. I'd find that exceptionally more hotter than banging some
chick. Yeah, but see, but that's different.
That's different. That's
Yifsky.
Literally the biggest tits on earth.
Introducing Yifsky.
Okay, well, you did objectified woman in video games.
Because, yet again, folks, no matter who, anyone I wheel out from 2007 is gonna be, ain't none of them as fucked in the head as Andy Warski. Ain't none of them got a more of a checkered history than Andy Warski himself. Okay, are you ready for this one? It's, Enter the Fur Path. Enter the Fur Path. A three-hour stream he did, celebrating Yifsky, his fursona that he drew. and all of the other shit.
That song is fantastic. Huh?
Yeah, tour. Like when we were talking about like doing the show, the live show.
So, this is his old intro. Always cringed, by the way, elevating the retard far beyond his fucking station. I wish he'd fucking strapped on that suicide vest.
Oh, yes.
Maybe a Christmas miracle will come true for Godwinson this Christmas, who knows?
Adam Worski.
Aborted his kid. Yeah, murdering psychopath for real. He killed his kid, murdered his son, laughed about it. Okay, you ready for this one?
For Hollywood.
Oh wow! Hey, like when we do our tour shit, like whatever city that guy's in, he's got to do the opening of the show, the live show.
Can I
For
score?
sure. Yeah.
That song is fantastic. Oh, I love it. Hey everyone, how you all doing? Everyone's starting to pile in a little.
This one, by the way, is called Enter the Fur Path.
So how do you feel about live show? What do you mean tour? Huh?
Yeah, tour. Like when we were talking.
So this is obviously, this is like a little
like eventually that's what we
precognizance
wanna
for
do.
where
We wanna-
PPP is going to
we
end
wanna
up. He's
tour
going to be the
around
next Geek
this
Thulu, where they're streaming to no viewers, and it's just going to be archived into Godwinson's
Have one
vault for
night
further
of us
dirt
doing
later
some
on down the
stand-up,
line.
And then the next night of us doing a live show.
All of this was buried, by the way, because no one was watching Warski. I was watching Warski.
Is my audio all right? Because somebody said I was too loud, so I turned myself down.
Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good.
Okay.
Hang on, here, I'll lower it just a little. Okay, there we go. That, Doc,
Hello.
I should just fucking mute you. You're way
Oh.
fucking better. I just, yeah, we are planning that in the future, right?
Yeah, the tour was tour of like fur conventions. That's what they were alluding to.
Convention? Is that what we were talking about?
Fuck yes.
Yes, we see. A lot of people are like, "Oh my god, how are these guys doing?" Talking about?
Fuck yes.
I'm just going to give... Okay, listen.
Yeah, now it's good.
Listen.
Okay.
Hang on, here, I'll lower it just a little. Okay, there we go. That, Doc,
Hello.
I should just fucking mute you. You're way
Oh.
fucking better. I just, yeah, we are planning that in the future, right? But with this furry thing, are we actually planning on going to a convention? Is that what we were talking about?
Fuck yes.
Yes, we see. A lot of people are like, "Oh my god, how are these guys doing this? Like, why would you do this?" We're like, I'm pumped, kind of. I'm not saying I want to be a furry, but like,
He wants to be a furry.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get the costume together.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing.
He's excited to get the costume together with his old pal Geek Cthulhu.
There's not even really anything there. I want to, like, it's because you said one thing. Either go like all the way or nothing.
Either go all the way or nothing.
We have to show up with either the shittiest costumes to take the piss out of it, or we have to make the most baller ass costumes.
So what do you got? So what do you guys want to see? Baller ass costumes, or like fucking funny, silly? I want to
Checkmate.
do baller ass.
Checkmate.
Yeah, so do I. I feel like if we're gonna do this, we gotta like really commit to it.
Yeah, you better commit to it, Warski. Yivski.
Talking to someone who apparently can get some access to some of the VIP parties, so we can film that too.
Andy Warski's talking to someone who can get them VIP access to furry parties. So he can film it.
Yeah, and the thing is like the ideas that we have for our first one.
Checkmate.
You know, it resonates with who we are.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta call it what it is. You know.
Oh, look, there he is, look. He's just appeared on
Like,
stream.
my costumes, of course,
He's happy.
full Geek Thulu
He's willing to yiff.
bullshit. I may even throw the glasses with the tape on it.
Wait,
You
the
know?
brony?
Well, not the brony. The brony.
Enter the fur path.
Picture is a totally different thing. Boy, people did get pissed off when I changed my fucking icon to that. Holy shit. They were like, "Are you really a brony?" Like
I can't wait, ladies and gentlemen, to wear his severed face.
Somebody drew me a fucking...
That'll be my convention.
Holy shit.
So why do you think furries get such a bad name? We're going to interview a few furries too.
Why do you think furries get such a bad name? Now, if you recall, Ace's video is all about that. He's just investigating, okay? But it was enough to get Warski to call him a pedophile. And literally scream that CPS should be called for the guy's kids. But here's Warski with top-level access. Just asking questions. I wonder why furries get bad press. He's jacked off to great varieties of furry porn. He sees no problem there.
We're going to be showing some steps on how to be a furry, some cringe compilations. So,
We're going to be showing some steps on how to be a furry?
but why do you think that gets like Medicare hates like furries? From what I can gather, like, what do you think?
Well, I think it's more that he just found like a really bad sect of the furries.
He just found a bad sect of the furries. You played into my hands, PPP. You hit all the talking points I wanted you to talk about. Because it got me, it allowed me, it gave me permission to talk about everything I'm going to talk about. You opened the firing shot, man. And in the rules of the Kino Dogma 2007, I am now allowed to go lower. I am now allowed to go fully scorched earth, buddy. Thank you. Merry Christmas, man. Hope it's not too cold out there for you, bro. Hope you don't have to shake, shiver, shovel as much as you did last year.
Like, because with everything.
No half measures.
Like skeptics, you got shitbags, aka crowd. You know.
Tonka?
Okay.
Oh wait.
There's that.
Speaking of Tonka, wait,
a skeptic, right?
We have to finish the fucking contest.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we'll do the contest right now. You want to do it right?
So, also here, they're shitting on Tonkasaw. Remember Tonkasaw? The man who bitched out from a fight? The man who was not an internet person. The man who became a laughingstock because every time he got into a bit of hot water, he'd challenge everyone to a fight. He'd say, "Fight me, bro, in real life." Last night, Warski offered me 50 grand to fight him. In real life. Tonkasaw. Except worse. Except worse, ladies and gentlemen. We've come full circle, folks. Now, the only fight that I'm going to accept with Warski, it don't even need my presence. All Warski needs to do is fight with a loaded shotgun. They're my terms. Fight with a loaded shotgun, buddy. See how you come out the other side. I'd pay to see that one. I'd pay to see that one, bro.
Okay.
But there's he says in his tweets,
Look at him
meeting between
shitting on Donga there.
People don't always need
Donga tribe.
errors anyway. It's talk.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I just real fast. Cosmic Dragon for 2, or Dorgan for 2. Andy Spy for hire. Hadram Wood for 10.
And you better believe it, that's where it's ending up. PPP real quick. Medicomathicist for 2 says. That's where it's ending up, folks.
Of his tribes.
So then why doesn't he help out fucking Sargon?
Really cool meetups have been social media, such as Furfinity and Furry
From
Hangout.
Warski's archive here, this is the same stream.
Ocean Redux for 5. LOL, you degenerate fuck. As long as you're having fun and we're laughing though, that's all that matters, I guess.
The pay pigs are like, LOL, you degenerate fuck, as long as we're laughing, though. Talking about Yifsky and the fur path.
Stone Mexican guy for 2. Kick geek keep waifu. Hashtag hire waifu. Andrew Pins for 5. Hey Andy, great name. Yep, Yifsky. All right.
Yifsky. Great name. Yifsky. Bodied.
Pacific and Dorgan for $2. Furries are the definition of the uncanny valley. A wild Deku for $10. Why are people like Tonka so obsessed with accusing people of pedophilia? Accuse the other side of that which you are guilty.
Why are people like Tonga so obsessed with accusing people of pedophilia? Didn't we just have Warski look down the barrel of the lens and go, paedophile? About Ace Yeri? Full circle. Full circle. In fact, the circle is complete now. Self-felting.
Yusuf Garble's Ministry of Propaganda, Nazi Germany. Rocket Insano for 2. E621 is something to do with mono...
This is literally the Kino Casino. Isn't it?
Glutamate?
There's no difference.
Glutamate.
No, it's that. That loop.
The anal vape eldritch entity is in the body of fucking Geek Thulu here, now it's in the body of PPP.
Ink Bunny account. Ink Bunny. What the fuck?
Oh, that's another one on the list.
Oh boy, okay, I'll type it in.
So Ink Bunny
okay.
it's like for affinity, but it's for people that
T.O. Yeah, here we go. There's beat up here. Yeah, there's Ontario Furries. A whole website full of them.
So Andy's looking at Ontario Furries, and he's gonna be looking at the website and going to the events there.
All right. Looks like I'm joining Ontario Furries. Figure out some meetups. Okay, I'll report back. Don't you worry.
Looks like he's joining Ontario Furries. He'll report back. He'll report back.
So basically, the first time I go to Canada,
I'm gonna be a pro.
in my adult life, is going to be me going to a furry convention.
That's what it's gonna be. Exactly. We're crazy.
Fuck my life.
We stank. All right. Why would you do this? Because this is how serial killers are born. Fucking someone here in the chat.
Never forget, ladies and gentlemen, that his own son was sacrificed on the altar for this. His own fucking... We've actually lost the lighter, so we might just have to ignite the vape. But little Andy Jr. died for this. So his dad could go to furry conventions, masturbate to furry pornography, call himself Yifsky, literally Photoshop not one but two photographs of him dressed as a furry. Never forget that little Andy Jr. died for this. Checkmate. Checkmate. Let's give them the right of reply, shall we, on this one?
And be who they want to be. I mean, some of these people use their characters
They wanna be
as
who
a way
they
to
wanna
enable
be, bud.
themselves to be more outgoing, to be literally who they want to be. Many of them are shy introverts outside of their character.
Someone says this isn't as bad. Andy Warski's persona and all of that shit, him attending Ontario furry clubs and shit like that, ain't as bad as taking your kids to a fur con. Andy, had he allowed little Andy Jr. to live, would have absolutely embarked on the degeneracy quests with his kid. It's a small mercy that Andy Jr.'s up there rolling round in them clouds or some shit. God only knows what Andy Warski's parenting would have done to that poor little bastard.
But once their suit comes on, they're larger than life, they're outgoing, and their masks enable them to combat their inherent social anxiety. Of course, this doesn't apply to all of them. Some just want to indulge in a little harmless escapism. Still others want to feel like they belong. Yes, the NSFW stuff was there too. Just as advertised, just as expected. But it's tastefully kept locked and given...
Look at him pretending!
Interested in...
Feigning his disgust.
Tasteful.
Look at this guy.
Listen, there's nothing about this scene that's tasteful.
No.
There's nothing about this scene that's family friendly. It's total degeneracy.
Dude,
Totally fucked.
they do, like, they're...
By the way, will Ralph defend this?
So Warski was just about to give his review of what they do, these furries, but he was cut off by PPP. Maybe PPP knows what's in Warski's closet.
Ralph fire it up today and defend the honor of Ace.
Go on, Warski, tell us what they do at the fur cons, bro.
I mean, he has to, right?
Ralph Gross. You signed a pact. You didn't really know who you were signing on with, Ralph. It's not too late to disavow Ralph. Not too late.
Whoa, buddy. All right, here, let's keep going.
Neutralized
Wait, you think he's gonna go, oh, fuck. God damn it.
He did not safe for work stuff. He brought his kids, but
Oh, man.
Mother of the Year.
Gamers.
Like,
Now, you might have wondered last night, why did he get so shitted last night that they had to Sopranos series finale their stream? Your answer has been given.
Not really.
I
mean, you kind of
Like he's fucking falling asleep.
Media, every corner of the internet, and then you got to come in and be like, I think the guy might be gay. Like, who fucking cares? A, what you think. B,
He's passing out.
that comment to begin with.
He ain't well, bros. He ain't fucking well.
It's like, hey, want to listen to 20 minutes of autism straight? Sure. I mean, I guess. We're here. We're here. I'll do it.
We're here, man.
He's falling asleep, look.
What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? Okay, I'm telling you.
He got shitted because he knew the truth would come out. He knew Godwinson would have been there the whole time, cataloguing his degeneracy. No matter who I wheel out as part of the roster PPP, ain't one of them, ain't a single man of them anywhere near the waste of space that Andy Warski is. And, for real, Andy Warski never delivered something as valuable as this. Never, in his wildest dreams, delivered something as valuable as this Antediluvian King's take.
Welcome to today's Top 40 Hits, and next we have this song by another fat guy.
Let's get down tonight.
This is real fucking talent. Watch and learn, traitor and tard. Ace Salieri won. Ace Salieri bodied your ass. The Godwinson checkmate has been delivered to all and sundry.
Oh yeah, when I get that feeling, I want Elderin breeding, Elderin breeding. You're like a statue, touch my sonnet, Elderin breeding, baby, it's good for me, Elderin. Something that's good for me. Whenever I see you in your elder trance, I'm lonely. It's time for a Game Boy Advance. There is something I can do. I can shed what's left of my decency, drop my pants and fill your vacancy. That glazed and catatonic gaze turns my nature on.
If this was a Kino Casino stream breaking the news on Chris Chan fucking his mum, it would be 6 hours long, interspersed with super chats from Medica Masochist for $6 gorillion. Puff